Because number one, I'm amazed at the betrayal of Muslim women who, for whatever reason, have had an education and are able to emancipate themselves from Islamic law, insisting that Islamic law is not what it is and that we don't understand it. They'll say, they've said this to me, Muslim organizations.
Who's the they?
Those who are pushing for Sharia law. And those who want to implement Sharia law.
That's not a matter of debate.
The Prophet Muhammad took Aisha, one of his wives after Khadija died, when she was 6 and had sex with her when she was 9. That is Sharia law. I do not understand how someone
But this is not a debate about Sharia law. But this is not a debate about the Sharia law.
Ayaan Hirsi Ali is attacked by low IQ Muslim woman. She is attacked about Ayaan being against child marriage. This is truly an atrocity. And this should be dealt with. America is for Americans and those that assimilate, and the rest need to go home wherever that is.
After watching this video, after listening to these Muslim women attack this woman, after she lays out a pragmatic argument about how brutal this religion is for women, she still is attacked. It's so crazy how dysfunctional and low IQ people react to truth. Let's watch this and see the rest of it.
And embark in, Ayaan, you've been quoted as saying that if refugees are coming to this part of the world and bringing their misogynistic views on Sharia law, then they better just take a legal U-turn. That's what you've said on record. And people have said Ayaan Ali Hirsi and Donald Trump are speaking the same language, and he's a misogynist. I mean, I don't even want to complete that sentence when I think of him. So how do you feel like being on the same side as Trump?
I've been doing this for about last 14 or 15 years, and maybe I'm allowed a sigh.
Well, it's my job to provoke, so.
A sigh. Because number one, I'm amazed at the betrayal of Muslim women who, for whatever reason, have had an education and are able to emancipate themselves from Islamic law, insisting that Islamic law is not what it is and that we don't understand it. We live in the information age. We are literate. Any of us here can pick up the Holy Quran and read the Hadith, and beyond that, because we live in this age of interconnectedness, we can take a look at the facts of where Islamic law is implemented, what it looks like for everyone, and typically what it looks like for women. So Saudi Arabia is a country that implements Sharia law. Women are not allowed to drive. They have male guardians. Their testimony is worth half of that of men. They are subjected to every possible humiliation that you can think of. Ayatollah Khomeini, in 1979, with a great deal of public approval, became the supreme leader. He implemented Sharia law, Islamic law. You know, one of the first things that he did, he reduced the age of marriage to 9. Everywhere where Islamic law is implemented, you have exactly that. How do they justify it?
Now we're coming to the breaking point. You're going to see where this finally comes to a head. The women are going to be confronted with the truth, and they're going to have to respond to it, and it's like kicking an anthill. Watch how they respond. They're just so despondent and confused. It's awful. They argue in this tribal low IQ form. Just watch. You'll see what I'm saying. This is insane.
They'll say, they've said this to me, Muslim organizations.
Who's the they?
Those who are pushing for Sharia law. And those who want to implement Sharia law.
That's not a matter of debate.
The Prophet Muhammad took Aisha, one of his wives after Khadija died, when she was 6 and had sex with her when she was 9. That is Sharia law. I do not understand how someone
But this is not a debate about Sharia law. But this is not a debate about the Sharia law.
Excuses for Sharia
but this is not a debate about the Sharia.
You want to get rid of child marriage? Get rid of Sharia law.
So you know what? Although it embarrasses me on a global stage to say this, child marriage is common in many cultures, including in Hindu societies in India. I just want to bring in Farah and Hibako.
First of all, there's only 10 minutes left.
No,
I'm
15,
sorry.
so don't waste time.
Okay, I'm not going to
15
waste
minutes.
time.
Yeah, go ahead.
What you are saying, Ayaan, doesn't really make sense. I'm glad that you have moved from calling a war on Islam to saying maybe there is a possibility. 2007, when you had that interview with Reason magazine, you said we have to go to war with Islam. That was shocking. For a woman to be advocating for that.
I ask you all.
Not
Let
to
her have a say. You're accusing me of something I haven't said.
No, you said that Islam, unless Islam is defeated, we will not.
Okay, let me put it to you like this. Let me put it to you like this.
For someone who has actually asked for Islam to be defeated militarily, I am really surprised that you are still talking about saying the same things.
Islamic law,
and now
ladies and gentlemen,
you are backpedaling
Islamic law,
and you are saying,
okay,
well, there is going to be
Islamic law.
We'll do this one at a time.
So, okay,
we'll do this one at a time.
For someone who has called for military, defeat of Islam,
you're saying
your
that given Ayaan's
credibility to talk about reform does not exist.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing.
How
none
are
of
you
these
going to
women
form
are
when you
oppressed
don't
by
have-
their religion.
No, I'm sorry. My point is
Hiba,
you cannot reform anything if you don't have the credibility. The fact that you said we have to defeat Islam, you surrendered your credibility.
Let me come in.
That's why give women a voice. That's what we're allowed.
Just one second. I'm not
There's not
censoring you.
time. No, but the point is, I just want to say something. The point is, those who claim to be able to reform their society
I understand what you're
have to be in their society.
Okay.